A lot to talk about today on the show. Some of you have never heard of something called Planet X. Some of you have never heard about 2012. 2012, the Mayan calendar, the most accurate calendar ever produced by mankind, ends on December 21st, 2012. Some people think it's the end of the world. The Mayans, the Sumerians, the Egyptians all said that the earth as we, quote, know it will cease on or about December 21st, 2012. Now, what does that mean? Is the earth coming to an end? What's happening on that date? Why did these ancient peoples with such high degree of accuracy and technology say that 2012 is the date? And what does Planet X or Nibiru have anything to do with it? Let me just give you a brief on this, and we'll talk more about it. We'll be taking your calls, too. The most advanced physicist in America has appeared on CNN, on NBC, on Fox News. His accuracy is 100% on his predictions. He's the one that said that, do you remember 2000 Y2K? He said, don't worry about it. Everybody else was, scared, the earth is falling, Chicken Little. This guy said, don't worry about it. We have redundancy plans in place. Everything's going to be fine. And, of course, everything was fine. The same physicist is now saying something scary. He said that scientists around the world had made a colossal error. He said, the most accurate physicist in America, he has stated publicly over and over again over the last few months that the scientists around the world had made a colossal error. And all these scientists have admitted it. They have made a colossal error. They said that in 2012, in December of 2012, these scientists have said that there is going to be a massive increase in sunspot or sunstorm or solar radiation storm activity. Our sun is going to go through something quite powerful and unique, something that hasn't happened for 3,000 or 4,000 years. And when this activity occurs, satellites get knocked out, the Earth gets affected, the atmosphere gets affected, the magnetics of the Earth get affected, the moon gets affected, the tide gets affected, people's physical health gets affected, the climate gets affected, the winds get affected, everything. Volcanoes are affected, earthquakes are affected, tsunamis because of underground earthquakes are affected. Everything is affected in a negative way when this occurs. And this physicist said, for years we've done the calculations and we knew this was going to be stronger than we have ever seen in the last 3,000 years. Now he's gone television. Now they've already said it's going to be stronger than anything they've seen in 3,000 years. Now he goes on TV and said, we have made a colossal error. We've said it's going to be stronger than anything we've seen in 3,000 years in December 2012, this solar event, which is going to affect Earth in a negative way. But he said we made a colossal error. It's actually going to be 20 times worse than we thought. He said, unless there are major contingency and redundancy plans put into effect, virtually every satellite is going to be knocked out. Now, let me say this again. This is not Chicken Little. This is not some crazy guy. This is the guy who said, against everybody else, he said, Y2K is not going to be a problem. He's the most accurate physicist. And he said this solar event that's going to happen in December is going to be 20 times greater than they've anticipated, and it will, not may, it will knock out every single satellite. It's going to cause catastrophe on planet Earth. Now, I'm not saying the end of the planet, but I'm saying that there's something major that's going to happen. And isn't it interesting that NASA itself has claimed that they have spotted, quote, Planet X, Nibiru, which is a planet on an optical orbit around the sun that goes into our solar system approximately every 4,000 years. And you can see this planet, by the way. It's the 10th planet. All you have to do is take your camera out and very early in the morning or right before sundown, just take a photo of the sun. And when you take that photo and develop it, you see the planet. It's coming. It's here. It's real. And is it going to have an effect? Yeah, it's going to have an effect on this planet. Now, the good news is there are things you can do, but it's coming. And this is stuff you don't hear any place else. We'll be taking your phone calls. Give us a call. Ron Paul coming up very soon. A lot more to talk about. Kevin Trudeau Show.